What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 6, Episode 5. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will try to do the same. Ain't that's all I can do is try? Ain't that's all I can do is try? That is really all I can do is try. That is all I can do because, baby, this ain't been no good day for me. I promise you it's not. Like, I left work early because I was going to beat somebody's ass. Look. I just hate it when my buttons are being pushed and it looks like I'm being taken to another place that I don't need to be taken to, and I am gone to a place where I used to be a long time ago. That's not a good look. It's not a good situation. It's really not. But I just hate it when I try to be nice to people and when I really, really, really try and I'm just being my, natural self to people and just being real with motherfuckers. And then as soon as you do that, they just flip. Let me tell y'all, I had to leave work. I had to, y'all. I had to leave because I was already 50 minutes late for work today. So I was going to try to stay at work for these extra 50 minutes and make up my time. But baby, I said, if I don't leave this motherfucker now, I'm going to beat that boy ass. So let me just go ahead and go home. Let me just go home because I already chin checked him last week already. And then we had got cool. But then here we go again with the same old bullshit. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my ass home. It's really no need for me. It's really no need for me to continue on trying to be nice to a motherfucker. It's not. You feel what I'm saying? So no, absolutely not. Nah, not happening. But yeah, that was just the basis of that situation. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to have a better day. I gotta be in a good mood. To get what? It's like what time is it right now? It's like 4:41 right now, and I got an interview. What time is that interview? Because I'm being interviewed tonight, as a matter of fact. So this live can't even be long because soon as this is over with, I gotta go and change clothes and shit and look presentable for this damn interview. Let me see what time this interview is actually. Let me go look, child. Let me go look and make sure that I got the right time. Because I did share the person's platform, but I don't know why the link for the actual video is not public yet. The interview is at 6 o'clock p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern time is what time the interview is. It's not 6:30, it's 6 o'clock. So yeah, so this review cannot be long at all. I'm gonna get through this review as fast as I can. It's probably gonna be about 30 minutes long anyway. Salt Lake City really don't be that long for me anyway. So I'm gonna try to get through this so I can get myself ready. And plus, I'm still kind of sleepy. I did fall asleep again on some parts of this episode that I had to rewind it so I can make my notes and stuff. But I saw the whole episode. I just finished it. So we're gonna get into it now. Y'all know about the 5-minute mark. That's when we start and all that good stuff. Okay. So like I said, the name of the platform that I'm going to be interviewed on is called Faith is the Substance. That is the name. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it in just a second. And it's like 21 of y'all up in here. Trust me, this is gonna be one of the reviews that's gonna wind up being pre-recorded now, because ain't nobody really in here, so it's probably just gonna be a pre-recorded review. But I ain't gonna focus on that. Should I focus on that now? Let's go ahead and get into this review since we're at the 5-minute mark, and I am on a time crunch. So let's go ahead and get into it now. We spent this entire episode at Whitney's tasting. And I must say that this was very fucking entertaining. I must say, this was an entertaining episode. And I just need for the Real Housewives of Atlanta to really get down to business. Like, I love Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know I stick beside RHOA. Y'all know that I stick beside them. No matter how much they may be on some bullshit, I be sticking beside them. But I'm looking at Salt Lake City and the way they come together and the way they bring about a good show, the way that they do. And I'm just like, girl, like, what gives? Like, what y'all doing? Like, why y'all can't give us no TV like these girls is? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why y'all can't give us this type of TV? Because they just sitting at the same table all episode, going to get read by a psychic, and they're all putting all the mess on the table. They're putting it on the floor, basically. They're putting it on the floor. And I can't do nothing but respect it and enjoy it. I just can't. I just can't. I can't, you know. So that's what's going down. That's how it's going down. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Now, Mary was the first person that really tripped me the fuck out because she says, I don't know why Whitney is having this event at this place where the dude that owned it killed himself and his wife in front of their dog. And ever since he did that, the dog ain't never been the same. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I tell you, when Mary said this shit, bitch, I hollered. I was laying up in that bed, half sleep, hollering when Mary said it. Because I'm just like, now he offed himself, off his wife, and did it in front of the dog, and the dog ain't been the same since they did that. I'm like, no, the fuck. That was crazy. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell to me. But y'all should know by now that I'm goofy as shit anyway. And I have this sense of humor where it's like a deep, dark sense of humor in a sense. And some people really don't know how to take me sometimes because I laugh at shit that I really ain't got no business laughing at. So most people probably wouldn't have laughed at what Mary just said, but I hollered at what she said because Mary is just funny anyway. Like everything about like the shit that she said and the way her face looked and just her demeanor with the whole situation was funny as hell. I'm like, Mary is that's one funny motherfucker. I swear she is. However, let me see. So, but she goes on to say that this place got some bad juju. And I must say that if I was married, I would probably feel the same motherfucking way. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I would. I would feel the same goddamn way if I were married because it's like, girl, why the fuck you got us here? Like, girl, what we doing here? Like, girl, like girl, why we here? Why you got us up in this motherfucker? Like, why are we here, girl? Why we here? The audacity of you to have us here. Why the fuck we here? Girl, no. We can't be here. But anyway, Meredith was basically saying she has decided that she's going to make things, she's made things right with Lisa. And, she is going to, continue on with everything and just try to be friends with Lisa. But if the things that Angie said about Lisa in regards to her is true, then it's going to be a problem. And I must say to you, Meredith, you're very sweet, but you know that shit that lady said is all the way true. You know it's true. You know that shit true. And you know that she said all that shit. And you already know how Lisa flop low goes. And you know how low her ass goes. So you already know that this shit true. I need for all you motherfuckers to stop acting like y'all don't understand that lady is down with the get down. Like, y'all know how she is. So why y'all acting like y'all don't know that? If she said what if she said this stuff, if she said it, I'm definitely not going. I'm like, it's going to be a problem if she really said it. Girl, she said it. She said it. So I don't even know why we acting like we don't know that she said that shit. Because, girl, she said it. And you know that she said it. So let's not do that. When they was sitting up there talking, Whitney was saying that she isn't happy and she's realized that she's not the same person that she used to be, and that you can see it in her face. You can see it with the way that she moves, and she just wants to go back to the fun girl. Basically, she wants to go back to the basics. Like, she just wants to be the person that she used to be. She doesn't want to be this depressed person. She doesn't want to be the person that she feels like she gotta be. She just wants to be a person that is whole and just be her fun self again. And listen, Whitney, I don't have no qualms about this shit, to be honest. Like, girl, Ain't nothing wrong with you trying to go back to who you used to be. Like, go back to who you used to be. Like, if who you used to be was a fun person, a great person, this type of person, whatever kind of person, I don't see nothing wrong with you trying to go back to that, honestly. Because why not go back to that? Like, why not be your fun self? Sometimes we allow things in life hinder us and and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think we allow people to hinder us a lot. And it's kind of like it's kind of like you know what I'm saying, the things that happen to us, it takes us to a whole nother level and it kind of changes us. And sometimes it don't really change us for the better. Sometimes it don't really change us for the worse. It just changes us quite a bit. So, you know, I just feel like at the end of the day, you know, sometimes we gotta not get so wrapped up in the things that we're going through, because sometimes when we get wrapped up in this shit, we find ourselves fucking up a lot. We fuck up and then it's just like, yeah. So no, I definitely understand what Whitney is saying. And you know, and when I first started watching Salt Lake City, Whitney was actually my favorite. Like, no lie, like she was funny as hell to me. She was like a dumb blonde, but I liked her. So, you know, and I could see the difference between her and how she was when I last watched this show. So yes, I can understand where she's coming from and I get it. I don't know why people want to call me right now. So Whitney says that she has a special guest, and her special guest is a psychic. Now, I have no qualms and no issues with no psychic. I'm gonna tell you now. I remember used to get tarot card readings back home, and I used to get them back home literally. Like, I was like from the very first time I got a tarot card reading, I was addicted to that shit. Like, addicted. Like, it was, I would go to that lady for shit that I needed to hear. Like, stuff that I didn't have no answer for, I would go to her to get my answers. And a lot of times I got my answer. So it was kind of like, oh my God. So the first time I got my tarot card, I think the first time I got a tarot card reading was like 2016. That's the first time I got a tarot card reading. And then all this shit that she said turned out to be true. She said I was going to get a new job and I was going to move up real quick in that job. I didn't get the new job till a year later. And I moved up within the first 8 months of me working there. I became a manager the first 8 months of me having a damn job. So I'm just like, and that's the job that I'm at now. So I was just like, oh my God, she didn't lie. She didn't lie about a lot of things. And she put it out there now. She definitely did. So, you know, people be talking about tarot card readers and saying that they don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. But this lady was telling me shit that I ain't never told nobody. I was just like, well, how the fuck does she know this? Like, how would she know? I ain't tell her that. This woman don't know me from Jack from Jingle. So how the fuck would she know? So I promise you, I ain't got no problem with no tarot card readers. I ain't got no problem with no psychic. I actually like this shit. I actually like to know what's about to happen, what's going on and shit like that. Because sometimes when you get tarot card readings, sometimes you hear things that just happened or things that's happened presently, and then they tell you things that's about to happen to you. And I remember her telling me, you and about 5 other bitches, y'all finna turn up and have a good time. And I'm like, that's my friend's birthday. And her birthday was coming up like within a week, and it was me and 5 or more bitches out having a great time for her birthday. Like, it was all facts. And I remember her saying, you gonna have a good motherfucking time for your birthday. And I did. My birthdays are always lit, but they really lit now today, now that I'm in Atlanta. But this ain't got nothing to do with me though. Let me see. I think the spiritual realm is stronger in the South, closer to our ancestors. Hey, everyone. Oh, hey, Miss Ann, girl. How you doing? Tarot card really do be fire if you get the skilled reader. That is very true. That is very goddamn true. If you get somebody who actually know what the fuck they doing, if you get somebody who know what they doing, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. Because I had me somebody who knew what they were doing. And baby, that shit was fire. I believed everything she said because everything she said came out to be the facts, honey. Every single thing she said came out to be the facts. And I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad, child. I was not mad at the situation at all. Was not. Okay. But anyway, y'all, let's continue on with that. I just had to go ahead and tell y'all about it. Where we at? Okay. Angie says her home is for sale. And now that her and her husband is looking for another home, and then Brittany starts talking about the price. And Brittany was like, well, why you didn't ask me to do it? You know that I'm a realtor. You know this is my career. Why didn't you come to me? And so her and Angie started getting going back and forth and shit like that. And Brittany, Brittany was being shady, y'all. Y'all might not see it, but Brittany was being shady from the moment she said, oh, that's not good. Look at the price. The price change is not good. That's not good. And then Angie was like, I am in a prestigious neighborhood. A house that's 1.4 million is not going to be off the market really fast. I'm like, oh my God, look at these motherfuckers here. Yeah, she had to boast and tell us how much the house was and shit like that. And then, you know, Brittany was like, how are you going to tell me what I'm talking about is wrong when I am in this business? This is my career. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm like, girl, you were being shady as fuck, and you know you were. Like, even from the moment she put from the moment she put out her phone, the moment she looked up that price, and the moment she opened her mouth, she knew her ass was being shady. I'm like, Angie, I mean not Angie. I said Brittany is one slow bitch. Like, how the fuck you gonna sit up here and act like you don't know what you're doing? That lady ain't got to tell you shit. You want to know why? Because your ass is shady, and she knew that you was being shady from off the rip. She knew you were. So, girl, sit your ass down. Please sit down. She knew she was being shady. And y'all know she was being shady. Don't y'all sit up here and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that girl was being shady as fuck. Y'all know it. Brittany says that she's back with Jared, and Mary was like, I thought you was doing the 30-day thing. And then she was like, has it been 30 days? And here go Brittany. No, it's been 24 hours. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, she back with this nigga already after he, you know, did whatever the fuck he did. And then turn around and we find out this shit right here. So then that is when Whitney says, well, Jared was talking to my husband, and he said this about you. So now we find out that Brittany's boyfriend, Jared, was talking shit about her to Whitney's husband. I'm like, not this man that you just took back is sitting around with Whitney's husband, dragging your ass to smithereens to Whitney's husband. I'm like, but see, you reap what you sow, and that's what the fuck you get, because you set your ass there trying to shade Angie in her fucking house, and now Whitney then brought it to the floor that your boyfriend don't even like your weird ass, and he was talking shit about you to Whitney's husband. You might need to shut your ass up at times, bitch. You might just need to shut your motherfucking mouth up, because you don't think fat meat greasy at all. You don't, because you sitting up here trying to shade another motherfucker. Look at your man. Your man don't even like you, girl. Your baby don't like you. So, girl, and now you over here crying. See, that's what the fuck you get. It's so crazy how karma come back to these white hoes so quick. They sit up here and they shade one another. Then the next thing you know, they get their karma in the same goddamn, at the same damn time. Within 1 minute, they get their karma back. All that shit you was talking, now you got it back. Shut the fuck up, girl. We don't care. Don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. I promise you we don't. We don't care, girl. I promise you we don't give a damn about none of that shit. We don't care. Because I didn't give a fuck about her crying either, and I didn't give a fuck about Jared talking about her either, because that's what you get. That's what you get, girl. That is exactly what the fuck you get. I promise you it is. That's exactly what you get. Moving on. Yeah, listen, I think I go in on these Salt Lake City girls more than I do Potomac, and more than I do Atlanta. Even more than Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I think I give these girls the blues. Sometimes I feel like I go too hard on them. What y'all think? Do y'all think I go too hard on them? I don't know. But all I gotta say is this. Britney is stupid. Anyway, moving on. So Meredith confronts Lisa about attempting to spread negative rumors about her family. Lisa turns around and denies it, and she doesn't know where this shit is coming from, but she looks at Angie and she says, oh, but I think the devil knows exactly where this is coming from. Lisa, own your shit, because you know you were saying all that negative shit about Meredith. You know you were. That's my thing with Lisa. She likes to pretend like she's so innocent and shit, and then when she's confronted about something, she denies it and stuff like that. And if Meredith had any sense, then she would know that this is one dumb bitch. She would know that at the end of the day, she would know that when it all boiled down to it, she would know that Lisa is that kind of bitch. Lisa does that type of shit. Lisa does it all the time. And I believe every single word that Angie, long-faced ass, rooster-faced ass, had to say about Lisa. Lisa is a liar. Lisa will do that. Like, for real, Lisa would do that shit. Lisa would sit up there and run her mouth about a motherfucker, run her mouth about a bitch. Then she'll, turn around and just be an asshole. Like, girl, bye. Like, you said all that shit because you was mad with Meredith. That's why you did it. That's why you said it. And now, at the end of the day, you can't handle the shit because you're being put on blast. Everything that Angie said was the goddamn truth, period. It was. So then that's when Lisa and Angie start going back and forth with one another. And I must say that this back and forth between Lisa and Angie was fucking hilarious to me, because at the end of the day, Lisa just I just feel like at the end of the day, Lisa deserves more than what and like Lisa deserves to get her ass beat, to be quite honest. I feel like she do. She deserves her ass whooped. Like, Angie was reading her down, but Lisa needs to get her ass whooped. But I know these are white women in Utah. They're not going to put their hands on nobody. So I need to put them on some shit like Baddies or something. Because if, celebrity deathmatch or something. But Angie always eat Lisa up, and Lisa always get ate up. Because all Lisa likes to do is throw out like weird shit at people that she know is just low down and dirty and just underneath the bill. I just feel like whenever somebody got to go low with you, that means that they can't argue and can't articulate their points. Because whenever I'm in an argument with somebody, I really don't try to go low with them. Like, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to read your ass from top to bottom. I'm not going to talk about your mama. I'm not going to talk about your business. I'm not going to talk about none of that. I'm going to talk about you, bitch, you and your character flaws. Lisa can't do that. She don't know how to read nobody. She like to be a mean girl, but she can't do no mean girl reads because she's just a mean bitch. And that's just not how things go, to be quite honest. Like, I'm gonna need for her to shut the fuck up. I don't like Lisa, y'all. Anybody that can read Lisa the fuck down, I'm down with it. Fuck Lisa. So then Heather was like, I'm so shocked that Meredith decided to let that go. I mean, I'm just so surprised that she let this go. Why are you surprised? Don't you let Lisa go? Don't you let Lisa go and do what she wants to do? Don't you let Lisa get away with shit? Don't you allow her to get away with shit? Don't you let her, do all this weird shit all the time, and then you defend the weird shit that Lisa do? But you talking about something, you surprised that Meredith let it go. You let shit go with Lisa all the time, bitch. Let's not act like you don't, because you do. You let a lot of shit go with that. And you are her lapdog too. So why you sitting up here talking like, oh my God, I can't believe that Meredith let this go. I cannot believe it. I can't believe that she let it go either, but all y'all act like y'all scared of this damn mop-built bitch. All y'all act like y'all scared of her. And I'm over all y'all acting like she can't get ran up on. Fuck all y'all who feel like she can't, because she can. She can. Y'all need to let her ass have it, but see, y'all scared. Y'all scared of this mop-built bitch, and I don't know why y'all scared of her, because she ain't nobody to be scared of. So I'm going to need for y'all to really, get it together. And just like Nora said, I think that Mary is the only one that ain't scared of Lisa with a mop stick ass. She probably the only one that ain't scared of Lisa. The only one. Angie says that she got a light bulb moment and she starts throwing out her credit cards at them. And I'm just like, why the fuck you throwing your credit cards, girl? I won't be throwing that. Then Bronwyn cries after her reading, and I definitely understands why she cries, because, it was basically talking about her dad and her mom and how her mom is getting sick and shit like that. And she needs to make peace with her mom and stuff like that, which shows me that she hasn't made peace with her relationship with her mama. Her mama is an asshole to her, and we all see it and we know it. So yeah, we get that part. So we get it and we understand. Lisa says that she feels alone while she's with her husband. And then Angie is called out by Mary and Heather about her relationship with Lisa. Now, Heather was saying, you're mad at Lisa for what she's doing to you, but you've seen Lisa do the same thing to other people, and you were fine with her doing that to other people. Heather, that's rich coming from you. That's rich coming from your damn surgical faced ass. That's real motherfucker rich coming from you. Because Lisa doing this shit to other people right now and you still defend her. So how the fuck you gonna come for Angie doing the same shit that your melting pot face ass be doing all the time? Shut the fuck up, Heather. Shut your motherfucking mouth up. Okay? And the sad part is I used to like Heather. That's the saddest part about this shit. I used to like Heather. I was here for Heather when Salt Lake City first came on. Like, I'm really gonna need for you to shut the fuck up, you free willy looking bitch. I'm gonna need for you to shut the fuck up for real though. Cause you doing the absolute most, Heather. I'm so sick of you. It's like you speak up when you don't need to speak up on shit. It's like, girl, what? And then I'm just so confused by this. Like, I'm just so confused about this whole thing. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell her how she's doing shit and you sitting up here doing the same motherfucking thing and you still doing it? You know what I mean? Like, come on now, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. I can't. Let me see. Moving on. Whitney says that Lisa is incapable of being open. Of course she's incapable of being open because she's a bitch. Mary pulls Lisa to the side, calls out on her shit. Angie returns the gifts that Lisa ever gave her. And then during her reading, Whitney says that she resents Justin. The marriage is beautiful, but she resents Justin. That's some real shit. Angie says that she's sick of everything with Lisa. She would not be bullied by Lisa. She ain't got time for Lisa. Mary trying to calm her down. Mary trying to get her together. But then Angie starts screaming at Mary, and Mary decides to storm off. And Angie was like, I'm just tired of being bullied by Lisa. I'm just so tired. And Mary can be upset with me all she wants, but I'm just so upset. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm so tired of the bullying. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Girl. Y'all let that girl bully y'all. And that's y'all, and that's a y'all issue. It's not really a Lisa issue. It's a y'all issue because y'all let that bat bully y'all. But okay, girl. And Bronwyn starts, talking Angie down and stuff like that. And then, the episode goes off. Like I said before, this episode was actually pretty good. You know what I mean? But with Salt Lake City, because I'm still rather new to this shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why I think that's part of the reason why the reviews for Salt Lake City is not as long as my other reviews. They're always stopping around 30 to 35 minutes. And that's probably okay for this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review anyway, though, because I just have a good time cursing these motherfuckers out. I just really do. I just have a great time cursing them out. I don't know why, but I do. But that's about it though, y'all. I see that I see some of my moderators, they've been sharing the link to the Stylish TV platform where the Scene ATL will be airing it. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to it. And I see you guys have been subscribing to the platform. They're almost at 300 subscribers. They was just at 130,000 when I first shared the link, and y'all almost got them at 300 subscribers. Thank you guys for that. We really appreciate you guys for supporting. With that being said, y'all, I'm done now. Be sure to pick up my book. Okay, it's on Amazon and Kindle. Make sure y'all pick it up. Pre-sales are still going out. I went to the post office yesterday, and I'm going to the post office tomorrow. And like I told y'all before, just bear with me. I'm going down the list as I go, and the books are definitely coming. I'm doing a short every time I leave the post office, telling y'all what cities is getting their books and stuff like that. So I'll be going to the post office tomorrow after work, sending off books, and I'll be back at the post office again next week. I'm sending them out every single week, child. So y'all getting these books the best way I know how. All right. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you. like. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, someone probably can melt with the cause is dealt, nigga. I was just wishing, can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?